Let us measure the length of this blue line over here using this ruler. So here we can say it's about 2.1. In this video, we will discuss about significant figures or significant digits, but we commonly call this as significant figures. Significant figures, these are the digits believed to be correct plus one estimated digit. So on this 2.1 number here, obviously we are sure of this 2 because it's more than 2, and we have an estimated digit which is this one. Note that we can only estimate up to one digit only. Of course, if we tried adding number here, let's say 2.13, obviously these 3 don't make any sense on this measurement because this instrument don't allow this degree of precision. So the number of significant figures also reflects the precision of our instrument. So if we want more significant digits here, then we'll use other instruments that is more precise. So we can have more precision, therefore more significant figures. Now there are rules for counting significant figures. We also call significant figures as sig figs for short. Now these are the rules for counting significant figures. Here we have 245. So all these digits here are non-zero, and all non-zero digits are significant, meaning we all count these digits here as significant. So on this number we have 3 significant figures, 3 sig figs. Next we have this one, we have 0.000200100. So here we have zeros, and zeros can be significant or not significant. On this case, we have 3 types of zeros: leading zeros, captive zeros, and trailing zeros. Here we have zeros before the first non-zero digit. So these zeros here are leading zeros. Leading zeros are before the first non-zero digit. We also have here zeros in between significant digits. These are captive zeros. So captive zeros are in between significant digits. And then we have zeros after all the non-zero digit. So these zeros after are trailing zeros. Again, zeros before are leading zeros, between are captive zeros, and zeros after are trailing zeros. Now leading zeros are not significant, meaning these zeros here, we don't count them as significant, so these numbers are not significant. Obviously 2 and 1 are significant because these are non-zero digits. So again, we count this as significant figures. And then here we have a captive zero. Captive zeros are significant. So we also count this as significant. And then we have here trailing zeros. These are trailing zeros. And trailing zeros are significant if there is a decimal point. And on this number, we have a decimal point. So we will consider this as significant. So overall, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This number has 5 significant figures. Next, we have this number, 0.031. So we have 3 and 1 are significant because they are non-zero digits. And then here we have zeros. These zeros are before, and before zeros are leading zeros. So these zeros are not significant. So overall, we only have 2 significant figures on this number. Next, 903. So here are non-zero digits, so we count them as significant. And then here we have a captive zeros. Captive zeros are in between significant digits, and captive zeros are significant. Overall, on this number, we have 3 significant figures. Next, we have this one, 70.00. So here we have a non-zero digit, so this 7 is significant. Here we have zeros, and these zeros are after a non-zero digit. This is a trailing zeros, and trailing zeros are significant if there is a decimal point in the number. On this case, we have a decimal point, so we will count these trailing zeros as significant. So overall, we have four significant figures. Next, we have 70. So we have this one is significant, and this zero is a trailing zero. It's following a non-zero digit. But on this case, there is no decimal point. If there is no decimal point, then this trailing zero will not be considered as significant. So on this number, we only have one significant figures. Next, we have 70 point. So we have here a decimal to indicate that this zero is significant. So obviously here we have this one is significant, and this trailing zero is also significant because there is a decimal point. So here we have two significant figures. And this one we have a scientific notation. So here all the digits in the coefficient, on this case this one is the coefficient, and all the digits in the coefficient are significant. Here we have three significant figures, three sig figs. So on this notation, there is three significant figures. So these are the rules in counting significant figures.